maybe everybody in this room might have been for some of the bills I voted for. Everybody in this room might have been against some of the bills I voted for. But if you think that one legislator can go down there and vote for every single it's just not possible.
I will make one comment here. The new fellows towards education, but I think you did an excellent job. I've seen all those that you voted against. I probably some more you might have more into it with her criticism of higher education. I think again we have to understand the lobbying for higher education, and two, they're important, but not at the expense of government terms. But I see no right with you for something to education.
Okay, I'm going to refuse to close this meeting without two comments from the chair. And that is on July 10, 1985, Judge Graham in Franklin County ruled that the tax that now exists on unmined minerals were unconstitutional, that it was so low, in fact, about it, it did not even constitute a tax. That the legislature had exempted the coal companies in general from paying taxes on unmined minerals. Okay, now, the question arises in my mind, when Judge Graham ruled that way, the state immediately they appealed to the Supreme Court, and it's still under consideration by the Supreme Court. Now, in the event that the Supreme Court rules with Judge Graham and in our favor, since we're the one brought the suit, what are we going to do now? If the court orders the state to start collecting the taxes, which Judge Graham, he already done, you know, of course it's still under litigation and they won't have to collect it until it is completely out of court. All right. Now, in the event that they rule with us and the state has to start collecting taxes, now the legislature has been bypassed. They've been short-circuited. They're out of it, at the moment at least. And now we're going to have to start coughing up the tax money. And the other point is the statute of the bill that we were favoring. And right here in front of me is what we propose. It says what the proposed unmined mineral tax legislation will do. It says set in law, and I heard a lot of comments around the area here, and from all sides, in fact, about it, that didn't fit our bill at all. Unmined mineral property will be assessed and taxed by the same methods and the same rate as all other real property. Protect small landowners and farmers who are not profiting from the ownership of their minerals from an additional tax burden. Allow local governments and school districts to apply local property tax rates to unmined mineral property. Give a mandate and the necessary financial resources to the Kentucky Revenue Cabinet to see that all mineral property is accurately recorded on the tax rolls and uniformly assessed. Now, that's not negotiating anything. I heard the terminology work out something that's good for all sides and this type of thing. You can't negotiate taxes. If you can, I'm going down there to get mine negotiated and I won't have to pay so much. So we're not going to negotiate anything. We go to tax or not tax. Now, I don't mean that as it sounds. They've already got that we go down there, yeah, you take it this way or not at all. Now, that ain't what I'm talking about. They send me a tax bill every year on my real property. They don't say, now, oh boy, do you want to pay this? They say, oh boy, you will pay this. I don't pay my tax. Well, now, if 503 had become law, the coal industry, that part that was being taxed, would have done the same identical thing that I did. Now, what's wrong with that? And going back to the courts, in the event that the court rules with us and they've got the Constitution on their side, now what are we going to do? They're going to flap this tax on all unmined minerals. There won't be no exemptions. And then everybody's going to have bloody murder. I've been had. So, boys, you've got a little job on your hands. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Senator Bailey, Representative Rose. Glad to have you. Get over there and get you some coffee and let them pigeonhole you and get with it. 9 o'clock. About 5.
Gentlemen,